He's Jeff King, and he's a lot smarter than I am. I'm Andy Erickson. This is not another shooting show. More on that in a moment. We go to Centerville, Ohio, where a 61-year-old man was hospitalized after an accidental shooting on Monday. The shooting was reported along Joseph Place in Centerville around 5:30 p.m. The man was handling a gun and unloading it when it accidentally shot himself in the leg. Or when he shot himself. I fucked that up. When he accidentally shot himself in the leg. Police said that the man went to an area hospital and was alert and talking. The shooting remains under investigation, at least at the time of this being published. So, I'm going to go with he did things in the wrong order.
Yes.
He did slide and then magazine. Not magazine, then slide.
Yep.
And
I've seen that at a match before. It was funny.
Have you?
Yeah. Did
you let it happen or did you go, whoop, 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 whoop?
I wasn't the RO. So it was a 1911 shooter and he was buddies with the RO. So he was, like racks it and then takes the mag out and boom, and puts one right through a wall. And it was like, ooh, whoa, that sucks.
Yeah. And that is a DQ.
Yes, that one is very much a DQ.
The first time I saw that happen, it was actually a buddy of mine, his daughter was shooting PCC, and she was unloading and showing clear, and when she did hammer down, I mean, gun was pointed right at the berm. Pew. Should that be a DQ?
Yes, because you aren't handling the gun safely. Like,
you did it wrong. Yes. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
It's for me as someone, as an RO, a faux RO that has stopped many people from doing that. It's one of those, you aren't aware of the gun as much as you should be kind of things.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
And so
you're right.
Because I've freaked people out several times on accident because when you notice it happening, you're like, stop. And they're like, what? And you're like, be calm. You're like, hey, you rack the slide and then ejected the mag. You still have one in the chamber. They're like, oh shit, sorry. And then it's like, okay, hammer down. And I'm like, okay, you need to be focused on what is going on. Just like I do the thing if someone finishes on a target if you're looking downrange, they to their far left and they finish on that target, I will say square up to the berm to try to get them to not unload with the gun pointing off to their left because they're on, the 150. And if they go 90 degrees of where they are way past the 180. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it sucks, but that is one where I'm like, yeah, a bullet went off when you didn't mean it to. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about Carson's wiener.
His wife loves this part of the show.
Yes. We forgot to mention this when we had Carson on in the last episode. When he and I were doing the gun bunny thing, shooting guns for Rock Island with the ad agency here at my club. We were actually shooting that stage. We took a bunch of the targets out and kind of just, took all the stacked targets out. We're just, hey, it's for video. We're not shooting steel. The hits don't matter. It's go as fast as you can. So I beat Spencer by like 3 seconds. And he's like, well, you didn't even aim. I'm like, yeah, I know. Because no one's going to see my hits anyway. And it's going to look fucking baller on video. Just because you went slow doesn't mean I did it wrong. So Carson, when he was shooting the stage, he was shooting a suppressed pistol. It was I can't think of what it's called. It's their Glock clone. And it had a suppressor on it. And he had an appendix holster for it. And it was warm on the wiener when he reholstered it. And he also said it was a little weird because he's like, yeah, when you put it back in the holster, it's like that suppressor's like rubbing right on your cock. Yeah, it was a little weird. Like, yeah, you're going home to your wife and it's like, hey, I got rubbed a little bit today. You want to, you got turned on by a suppressor? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. That was fun. It did harken back to when I shot the Beretta with the with the CZ appendix holster at Cornhusker a couple years ago.
Yeah, because you forgot your shit.
Forgot my belt.
Yeah.
Forgot my belt when I was shooting the Beretta. So I tried it in my P07 appendix holster, and it fit like a glove. Amazingly. Could not believe it. It completely covered the trigger guard like it was a perfectly legal holster. The muzzle was sticking out the end of it, of course, but and also, of course, it's a Beretta bikini top, or convertible top, barrel exposed. And after you shoot a 32 round field course and put that back in your pants, that's a little warm on the pubes. So, yeah, good times putting hot guns near your junk.
I'll put on my list of things to do.
So this weekend, when I was at the range, when I signed up for my Target Sports USA, whatever their version of Amazon Prime is called, I can't think of it.
I think it's Ammo Prime.
It should be just Ammo Prime. I got like a little gift pack, which came with like a little plastic ammo can and a Blackhawk carabiner that I have no fucking idea what I'm ever going to do with that. And then it also came with a box of MagTech zinc steel case ammo, zinc plated steel case ammo.
So this is the stuff that looks like defensive ammo.
It looks like gold dots in the box, and then they're FMJs, but they're steel case.
Yes, Austin is legendary for shooting this shit.
I shot it this weekend. I mean, I shot a 50 round box of it. It's not like I shot a couple thousand rounds and I can really speak to the reliability of it, but I have shot a lot of MagTech. I've bought a lot of it for classes. Like I basically buy whatever the cheapest shit is for intro classes. So I have bought cases and cases of MagTech before. Like their primers go off. So, if you're looking for if you don't reload and you're looking for cheap ammo, I'm going to say, hey, with that zinc plating on the steel case, it's going to be a little softer in your barrel. It's not going to fuck with your chamber so bad. I liked it. It went bang.
You're going to piss off every one of the boomers at your club.
No, aluminum's the bad one. Aluminum is the devil.
No, they're going to pick up that stuff thinking they're getting nickel plated.
If they're not running a magnet through their shit, they're an idiot.
Who runs a magnet?
I run like an old like a mag pouch magnet.
Oh.
Like belt magnet for USPSA. I'll just kind of run that through the 5-gallon bucket of brass and pull out cases.
Huh.
Yeah, works. It takes very little effort. It works great.
Yes, I buy all my brass, so I'm a bougie bitch.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily have to do that, but no, it's Austin seems to work as long as he cleans out his extractor once every 50,000 rounds or so.
Ooh, I had stovepipe issues with my Shadow 2 today.
How do you break everything?
Okay. First, let's go back to, yes, I shot my Shadow 2 today. It was after my lesson I brought my Shadow 2 with. I had a little bit of a tantrum right before Great Plains.
Okay.
I couldn't transition the Shadow 2 worth of shit. I kept going past targets. When I dry fired with the Glock, like the dot just kept stopping exactly where I wanted to go. So I was like, fuck the Shadow 2. I'm going to shoot the Glock.
Yep.
And were I not the match director, I had a really shitty match. Considering I was the match director for that match, I shot pretty good. I was pretty happy with how I shot.
Yep.
My points were better than they had been. And mostly because I wasn't over transitioning and the gun bouncing all over the target while I'm shooting. And I know, well, the Shadow 2 doesn't recoil as much. Yeah, but it's harder to make it stop.
Right.
So there's trade-offs with every gun. So I shot it today on that stage 7 that I was doing the what if in real life over and over again. And what I kind of figured out was I think I was mostly having a tantrum because I was observing the problem, but I wasn't doing anything to correct the problem when I practiced or dry fired. I was just continuing to do the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Being insane.
Something insanity.
Yeah. So when I actually dry fired, before I went to the range today, I dry fired with all 3 guns just briefly, just for like 5 minutes a gun, just transitioning as hard as I could, but also trying to stop on the targets. And between my Glock, my Shadow 2, and my TAC Sport, they were all transitioning pretty much the same.
Yep.
When I actually was
doing the thing you're supposed to.
Doing the thing I was supposed to do. So weird. It was not the gun. It was the guy.
Yeah, that's the fun of it all. Is you're like, oh man, I know I can do better than this, so it must be the gun. And then you go shoot the other gun, and you're like, no, it's me. I'm the problem. Taylor Swift's song starts playing in the background.
Here's the number one reason, though, why I want to keep shooting the Glock, though, is because I really want to get on Team Glock.
Team Glock? What?
There's a group of guys here in Sioux Falls, and they're all pretty darn good. Aaron, Kian, and Spencer, they all shoot Glocks. And I think Aaron started it. He started calling themselves Team Glock.
Okay.
And I kind of want to be on Team Glock and wear a funny shirt.
Have they said that you can be on the team?
No, they haven't. I mean, they're a lot younger than me. And Aaron said, yeah, as soon as you beat me this year, you can be on Team Glock. And I'm like, fuck. Okay. Well, the only way I'm going to beat Aaron is if I have an all classifier match. And because I'm the guy who wins all the classifiers. Every match I shoot, I have the top score on the classifier stage. And I'm pretty sure it's because I'm one of the few people at the match who doesn't put a bunch of pressure on the classifier. I just shoot the stage. Yes. And the younger hotshots are like, all right, here's where my GM and they shit the bed. And so, I mean, if Aaron has a bad day and I have a really good day, yeah, I could maybe beat him in a regular club match. But I kind of want to be on Team Glock. So, priorities.
I have faith in you. And you can now, because when you say Team Glock, my first assumption was that it's you got to shoot the all the knockoff Glocks.
No. It's just that the team is Temu.
Ah, gotcha.
We're not women and we're not Shane Coley.
That's fair. I mean,
so by comparison, we're generally less attractive. Although Aaron does look a lot like the one guy from Super Troopers. Every time I see him,
he just needs to.
He looks like the guy who got shot in the cup.
Yep. Mac.
If that's his, I don't remember the character's name, but he very much resembles that guy in Super Troopers. Yeah, for sure. So I don't know. I would like to be on Team Glock, and if I'm shooting a Shadow 2, I know they won't let me in. So priorities.
It's the little things in life.
Mm-hmm. So there was a post on Reddit I saw, and I went looking for it, and I could not find it. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I want to talk about the lady who had a bread in her snatch.
Oh, God.
This is one of the greatest videos I've ever seen on the internet. This was on the CCW Reddit. There is a woman who is at gunpoint, and a man behind her is being handcuffed. She is at gunpoint, and she is literally pulling what looks to be... It's hard to tell what it is. Somebody in the comments thought it was a PT-92, like the Taurus Beretta.
Yep.
With the slide locked back. I don't know if she locked it back before it went in or after it came out or whatever, but holy football down the hallway, Batman. This wasn't a Smith & Wesson bodyguard, whatever she pulled out of there. I would love to know the rest of the story, but
that was on the NAS Reddit. It doesn't look like it's America.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh, wait, there's a car. No, that's an American-looking license plate. Billboard looked like it was in English.
This looks like Brazil to me.
Okay. Well, I don't care what country it's in. A girl pulled a pistol out of her cooter. It's amazing. And it was a big pistol.
It was. She's just digging around in there, which the
she's like getting the angles right to get it out, with her leggings on. It's the fucking greatest video ever. Oh my God.
First comment on the CCW, and the cop barehanded that thing.
Yeah.
So you need that PPE.
I whenever something like this comes up, I'll immediately think of Happiest Hannah, because she's a fan. She's a very nice lady. We love her, and then we don't have all male listeners, but at the same time, it's like, I'm sorry, but if she's still listening to us though, I think she's over it.
Yeah. A couple other good ones were instead of CCW, we have cervix carry weapon.
Oh, yeah. Your cervix weapon.
The true Mother's Day carry.
Mother's Day carry, I like it.
The coochie carry weapon. Let's see, the old prison carry. I mean,
well, the ladies have a second option.
With the world's oldest holster. Another guy said, imagine if the slide had unlocked and gone into battery.
Ow.
And the picture below is just a crab claw. Feel the pinch.
I have pinched my hand in a Beretta slide before. It sucks. It's not a pleasant experience. Oh, God, that's funny. Okay, now back to the thing I was going to talk about from Reddit, which was a different thing. There was I can't remember if it was on Competition or USPSA.
Yeah, I've been looking for it. I think I know which one you're talking about.
But there was a post about how 20% of this club match was M's and GM's. And I was like, damn, that's a lot. That seems like a lot. And so then that's when I went to go look at the club match that was here today that I did not shoot, and was looking to see how many M's and GM's there were, because, we have 2 GM's in the state now, but I knew Carson wasn't coming, and I was pretty sure John wasn't going either because he was out of the state and just shot a match the other day. So who the hell was the GM? Well, then I texted Robert, and he's like, oh, it's a guy who didn't know what to fill in for that, and so he just clicked the first thing. Instead of U, he clicked G, having no clue that was the highest rank.
Right.
Okay. And so it was sort of bringing up the question, though, and I didn't even read it. I just read the headline of it. And my takeaway from the headline was, are they alluding to the fact that, okay, the classifier system changed? Is it easier to make Master and Grandmaster now than it used to be? Or are people just better?
My theory is that the training material is so much more prevalent, and like you joked about with Carson, I don't remember if it was on show or off show because we had so much conversation not recorded.
Yeah,
was the amount of younger guys that are getting into the sport.
We just had a guy win nationals in his second year.
Yes, and so we're getting a lot of
technically his third year, but he'd been shooting for 2.5 years.
Yeah. And so we're getting a lot of people who are extremely athletic and have that. They're younger and they have that training mindset coming from highly competitive sports. So versus you talking about the old school way was it used to be a lot of older guys and mostly younger people were their kids that would lose interest before they got that higher level. And so I think it's the amount of training information out there, because there's I mean, you can get Ben Steger has like 7 videos of entire classes on YouTube, and you can be like, okay, cool. Or I'll go buy one of his 5 books.
I'm in one of them. I think I was in like the first. It was either the first or second when he posted. Well, you were in it too. Yeah,
because someone recognized me from that video. Yeah, I ran into someone at a match like after he posted it, and someone was like, I know you. And I'm like, I've never seen you before in my life. And he goes, he's like, you're not someone I would forget. And I'm like, that's fair, but I don't know you. And he goes, you were in Steger's video. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. But there's just so much information. There's so much community and network of training information and standard setters, and that it's not, Steger training in his basement by himself in 2004 and then just showing up and shooting GM. It's, my club, we have, well, technically right now we only have like 1-2 GMs, and then we have...
Who's the other one?
Brody.
Oh, right. I forgot about Brody. My bad.
Yep. And then we have...
Yeah, but that's production. Does that even count?
Right. No, limited. And limited optics.
I don't think he's a GM in limited optics, unless he just made it after Great Plains.
There was...
People got match bumps from LO at Great Plains, though. So he probably is a GM in LO now.
Yeah, so...
Because he won it, so...
Right. And so... But we have 6... We have 6 masters / A-class shooters that are working to become masters, and that's just in our little training crew, let alone like the Carsons of the world, or we have like 3 dudes that drive in from Grand Island or something, and so we have this large community that's training and pushing each other that didn't exist before, like the social media and the forums that we now use to coordinate.
There are still, like, when it comes to the masters and grandmasters, there are still, Craig has a license plate that says paper GM. He's a GM. He's not a nationally competitive GM, but he's a GM. Yep. 100%. But there's a big difference between, and like, I'm not saying this to like shit on the people who have made GM and they're not really in the running to win nationals or anything. That's not my point here. My point is a tease for the Patreon. The biggest difference between becoming a competitive GM and a classifier GM, I have a theory, and I think it's a strong one.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what it is after I say patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It's only $3.57 a month, and you will get all of this episode and my hot take on the biggest difference between being a competitive GM and a classifier GM. Even though I'm not a GM, I can see things and interpret things. 407 comps in green. I still have them. You want one? It's the best deal you're ever going to find. Go to notanothershootingshow.com/407comp. Not Another Shooting Show on YouTube. Please go there, subscribe, like videos, watch them, turn on one of our podcast videos, and then like leave for work. Just leave it on so we get all the, time spent watching time on it. Yeah. r/NASS and MW Activewear. Boom. Patreon.com/Not Another Shooting Show. It's only $3.57 a month.